Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2021. We're playing Permadeath today. We're still in the same system with that Multitool. I thought we would buy some maps and see if we could find some settlements. He was directing traffic. I don't think the traffic could see him though. Oh, now he's so stuck. Ghosts, good grief. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is go buy some maps. And we want to find minor settlements. So we are going to get these commercial cartographic data maps. And I only have 35 nav data on me. So I'm just going to buy 30. Yeah. Thanks. Now we have a bunch of maps. Now the question is, where do we go? We're going to go into discoveries for this and remind ourselves what kind of planets we have here. We have a gamma planet with no water and it's radioactive damp. It's not horrible. This lush planet here has storms. Oh, it just says regular copper in here. Oh, it says activated copper here, so we'll ignore this thing. It's not been fixed yet. There's a mutated planet, which is Gamma. That's the infested one that we came across. A dead planet, which we won't have much luck on, although you can find buildings on them. We have this frozen planet. I think it had perfect weather, but it's also got oceans, gigantic oceans on it. And we had this desert planet, which did have bad weather, and it was really loud. So I think we will pick this Gamma planet. There's only 7 creatures, so we might get lucky there too. I like your ship, thanks. Let me see what the name of that was again. Columbus Minor. So we're just going to fly down there and start setting off maps. But we're going to do it a particular way. It's a naphtha. That's that one. That's the dead one. There it is. So we'll just shoot over there. Now the tricky thing is that you only want to clear the minor settlements, because if you clear everything, then your maps are going to keep bringing you everything. And these maps are also capable of finding archives and shelters upon shelters and transmission towers and observatories. Tons of stuff. Is that a gigantic cave? Yeah. Alrighty. So there is, right there, some gamma weed. And we are going northbound. And there is a target. And our first target is a abandoned building, I think. Yeah, I can hear abandoned building music. We're going to grab a map and the nanites. Like I said yesterday, Corvette systems aren't necessarily the best place to do this if you're trying to make nanites. Oh, there's a creature over there. All right. Maps. Here we go. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. I've done that before. I've deleted everything instead of scanning. First thing we found was a minor settlement. So we're going to go there first. The problem with maps is they don't take you to the closest thing, and they are not region locked like an exocraft. So Hello Games, can we please have the ability to scan for minor settlements on our exocraft? Would be really nice. I'd appreciate it. It's about the only thing you can't scan for, to be honest with you. There is a trade post right there. That's cool. We're also going to look around a little bit and see if there's another one nearby. And we also want to make sure that this settlement is fully locked in. It is completely rendered, sitting flat on the ground. Good grief. I always wait for my engines to calm down a little bit before I get out. I still sometimes get the roaring sound, but not always. All right, we found a B-class settlement, and so we are not going to find this multi-tool in an S-class cabinet. Nanites. There is sometimes nanites in these buildings. I'm glad to see that the minor settlements here have them. All right, let's see if we can get the maps to cooperate and not show us the settlement that we're at. All right, I feel like we should mark this settlement, even though it's B class. I don't want to come back here. Oh, I didn't bring sodium nitrate with me. Good grief. And the reason that I don't have any beacons is because, of course, they're sitting on the ground scattered all over the world. You don't sell sodium nitrate. You don't say. Lovely. Alrighty. Sodium. Where's my thing? Oh, it's... What? Oh, it's got stuff in it. Like, why can't I see my thing? Alright. There's nothing special about this settlement, it's just the first one. There we go. So I'm not going to color it. And let's go on to the next one. Can't believe I found 2 in a row. It's a miracle. Alright, which way are we going? That is south. North is right there. Westward! How far away is it? Alright. Quite far. This would also be very difficult to do on a moon because of getting out of the atmosphere. But for no other reason. I think moons are perfectly valid. Alright, we have an observatory right there. We're lucky to have not got that on the map, although we might get it on the next map. Alrighty. And we have a B. It's the same multi-tool, silent force charger. Now that we have a beacon, where's the beacon? Beacon, there's the beacon right there. Now that we have a beacon, when we set off a map and if it's directly in that direction, we'll know. So let's set off another one. Another minor settlement. Don't get mad at me, lava. Alright, let's see. We have the beacon is right there. The next minor settlement is over there, so it's not the same one. What we need is programming to make sure that once you have been to a place, a map does not lead you back. Once again, we're going to take a look at the surrounding area. That also gives the settlement time to completely render. I saw it drop down just as I was coming in. If it's not completely rendered, then the class of the cabinet can flip. It can do that on consoles and PC, probably more prevalent on consoles, but it does happen on PC. I've had it happen. Destination reached. There's our alien, and there's the A-class cabinet. So we are going to mark the A-class cabinet with a beacon. This will be a red one. And we need to make sure this is a good place for this. What? Oh, I didn't get the nitrate out. There we go.
Radiation protection.
Uh-oh. Alright, that'll make it easy for me to find if I bring lava lamp here. Oops. That was silly. Alright, now we need another map. Eventually I'm going to run out of luck here. Observatory. Alright, now is the reason why you need tons and tons of maps. Because we might get nothing found. There's another one. You can get, I don't even know how many times it'll say nothing found before it finds something. There's a transmission tower. We're also going to leave that one lit and not go to it. Because if I go there and I get destination reached, there's a possibility that my maps are going to find the same buildings again. That is going to be this settlement right here, I think. Nope, that's a shelter. The shelter that's right here. Thanks. That's right there. I'm also, destination, I was too close to it. I wasn't gonna go over there for a very good reason. Let's get away from it. This might still be close enough. There's a minor settlement. And once again, we're gonna check and make sure that it's not near our beacon. There's the settlement. And it is still continuing in that direction. I don't know where the beacon is. There it is. It's in that way. Alright, let's go. See what we find. That one is 7 minutes away. You can only put 5 beacons on a planet. We've already got 2. So at some point you just have to commit to memory which way you came from, which direction you're going. That is, I think that's a monolith. Yeah, there might be other things around here. I didn't see anything else. Here we go. Gosh, look at that sodium up there. All right. That is an A-class settlement. Doing pretty good here. Alright. And you can see we don't have our red beacon here, so it's not the same one. It is gonna happen. We will end up at the same settlement eventually. There's our settlement. Alright. Here we go. Nothing found. Trade post. Oh, that's one of the other things you can find. I forgot to mention trade posts. That one's kind of useless, given economy scanners. Nothing found. Nothing found. I'm moving just a little bit each time. There we go. And another shelter. That one will not be taken off the list because it's not here. Alright. I keep forgetting to go get the nav data. I don't do this every day. To be honest, I don't even play No Man's Sky every day. I didn't play yesterday. There's a minor settlement. I don't think that's the same one. I think the beacon is too far away from there. Sometimes you also have to change planets. That will come up if you do a concerted search and you're having no luck. We're having a lot of luck, actually. That minor settlement is right on top of the last one. But you can see, here's the beacon. I think this might be the other one that we went to. Let's see here. Don't see anything else around. Before we had maps, the way that you did this was you found the first one, and then you went north or south from there. And that is still a perfectly valid way to do this. And some planets are better for that than others. Certainly planets without water, planets without a lot of foliage. We haven't seen this one before. Here's the C-class settlement. It's our first C-class settlement, just saying. All right. Nothing found. I used to think that nothing found meant that everything that could be identified was. There we go. But clearly it doesn't mean that. When I do this, I do tend to do a combination. That's only 1,000 feet away. And it's not where our red beacon is. So let's jump over there. I used to do a combination of the finding a settlement and with maps and then going north or south from there. That also works. Pretty soon, Lava's gonna wake up and he's gonna see that multi-tool. Because I zooped it over to him right away. Alrighty. And this is another C class, I think. Nope, that one's a B. Oh, it's got horns. It's a horny multi-tool. Let's grab the nanites. See if I can remember to do that from time to time. Alright. 9 maps left because we don't have nearly enough maps to actually find the S-Class cabinet. This is really just an exercise in how to use these maps, and if we happen to find the settlement, then woohoo! That one is... I think we've been there. But we will go there anyway. Basing that on being 4 hours away. Yeah, there's the trade post right there. All right. And that's the B class. Yep, we've been here. But we didn't get the nanites. I wager I didn't get the nav data either. Where is it? There it is. You can also buy navigation data at miner settlements. Not always. It is a item that is only available in certain types of settlements. Let's see if this one has it. Some settlements will have 185 and some will have 10 and some will have none. This GTT has none. Howdy. You have any nav data? Drop pod data, no nav data. Alright. Alright, let's do the rest of our maps and see if we can find anything different. Because I don't want to be bounced between two settlements over and over again. There's an archive. There's a lot of creatures here. I think the only thing we don't have identified is miner settlements. So let's see where this one is. That one is due south. And the last one we were at was over there. So we'll go see if we've been to that one yet. See, these icons are all the same because they are all the same kind of map. Zoom, zoom. Here's another one right here. Go to this one first because the other one is marked. We might have already been here. Pistol with horns, B class. And if we have been here, I forgot to get the nanites. That's not surprising. It is like super duper helpful to remember to get these things so that you remember if you've been to a place before.
Radiation protection falling.
Good grief, didn't I fill that last time I landed?
Technology recharge.
Alright. Anything that you can do to remind yourself that you've already been to a place is going to be helpful. Let's see, which one is it? Right there. There's another trade post. So as you can see, maps do still take you to the same place. Let's grab that. And we have that pistol. It is the C-class one. Now, this can take anywhere from an hour to 2 or 3 days. I think Lava has searched well over 100 settlements. Well over 100 settlements. That's the observatory. So we've actually been to that settlement before. I just forgot to mark it. So now I'm going due south. And looking around. That is some other kind of a facility. A little bit of altitude would help. Doing this at night helps. Doing this on planets that don't have a lot of foliage. That is an observatory. So let's look in the immediate area. As you can see, the gamma weed isn't directly on the exact north-south line, but it is surrounding it. It wouldn't look very natural if it was just in a straight line everywhere that you went. But it will be surrounding that line. Still don't think I have quite enough altitude for this. Let's see if we can find another POI. Just taking advantage of it being nighttime, because that helps to show buildings that have actual landing pads and beacons. Alright, let's set off. I don't know why we didn't pick this up. There's an archive right there. Alright, I don't really want to set off the archive, so let's land there. Oh, I have an archive identified. I don't think I can set off another one. Oh, that's interesting. Weirdness. Alright, let's see what these last 4 maps do. We are getting a minor settlement, but it might be sending us back. Or not. Maybe not. Alright, we'll go check it out. The ship's doing the bump and grind over there. Bump, bump, bump. You can see the 2 beacons are pretty far over there. Look at all the marks on the HUD. One thing that is absolutely guaranteed, if you are successful in finding the S-Class cabinet, it will be the last one that you search for. I mean, there's reasons. I was totally serious. Alright, and we do not have the S-Class cabinet. That is a B-Class multi-tool. It will never be an S-Class. Alright, you guys, that is how it is done. And it can take hours and days sometimes. So the next time you say, I don't need a multi-tool hunter, remember how hard they work? Thank them for their work. And I'm handing this over to Lava. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you picked up some pointers about maps. This is the same thing for all maps. If you're looking for archives, don't clear all the points that you go to. Just go to the archives. If you are looking for observatories, same thing. If you're looking for manufacturing facilities, don't go to all of the other things that manufacturing facility maps send you to. Just go to the manufacturing facilities. You need to leave all these markers on your HUD in order to find specific things with maps. Unfortunately, you can't find some things with Exocraft, but the things that you can find with Exocraft, they are very particular, they're very pinpoint, and they're usually really close by. All right, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.